This Ginger J character. You all know what he said, so I don't need to repeat it. I'm just here to say what I think about it. I think that it's disrespectful to all black women in the first place. It's disrespectful to anyone who is black and of color. He says he's a person of color. I, I don't know. I don't really care. And I think speaking to people of low intelligence, low IQs, they're going to say dumb shit. So I don't know if this was a ploy to get people to like all eyes on this person. I don't really know, but I know that it's something that he's having to think twice about because of the level of backlash what he's getting off of people. Understandable, come from an understanding point, sorry, is that your views might be your own views. Why you feel that everybody else shares the same view as you, I don't know. And it shows the level of intelligence as well. Again, everyone can come on the net, say this youth's a chief, he's a dickhead, he's whatever, whatever, whatever. But it doesn't solve anything because their views and their opinions are still their views and their opinions. You got to understand, people might be suffering from a lot of other things, whether it might be trauma. I listened to something and it was on about him, and he said how someone he said how someone had made him feel previously. So a girl has made him feel a certain way. Obviously, there's the level of resent and animosity towards a certain type of females, and that happens to be black women. And that's sad that that happened to you. But I guess if you've not learned that not to take every relationship with you into the next one, you take the things what you've learned to make yourself better for another one. But I guess maybe that's why you're on a panel show when it's got females. But I tell you something, every woman, no matter what color they are, if they had a boyfriend, a partner, a husband, someone that's going to marry you, talking about other women like that, they'll think twice about marrying you. They will. They have to think twice about marrying you because we don't know if you're mentally able to like hold up in this relationship, and you might not switch up on that person. Do you get what I mean? Sometimes as men, you gotta face some demons or some of your problems. That's how you're gonna grow up. You're never gonna grow up by lashing out all the time. And I think maybe it's sad to see, but that person is, you see, when people grow up on social, like you're growing up on social and learning that that weren't a thing to do. Don't ever come for black women. Don't ever fucking do it. It's not worth it. There's too many black men that come from a good place that I definitely had sent you a message. Whether they know you or not, they'll send you a message. Say that weren't right, what you said there. And all it does is build yourself loads of little enemies. And no one needs that in life. Let's be honest, innit? He probably didn't think from that reaction so many people would be making videos about it. But yes, they are. People got a phone. People look at this and say, what if another race sees it? They think that that's how man in this culture or this race talk about black women. Hell to the fucking no, it's not. It's not. If you've went through something with your mother, a sister, that's your own business. Trajecting that on other people and making sure that, other people know that you've been through something. Yeah, we know that you've been through something by now, but that wasn't the way to reveal it to other people. I think you have to say to yourself, your friends sometimes will keep you in check in situations like this. If you had a good friend in your life and you ask them, I feel this way about a certain woman who I went out with, what do you think? Boy, there's some good ones, there's some bad ones. If your friend was a good friend, he might say that to you. If you're not a good friend, they're going to tell you whatever they want to say, which might be like, boy, that's why I don't do it. And that's up to you to believe in that, innit? But this narrative which sometimes get pushed about black women, I mean, it's all wrong. You got to understand, some black women are the biggest nurturers, you know. They love other people, they love to love. And you might not understand how they operate in life, yeah, because you've not possibly took the time out to get to know your mum in a certain way. Not that I should be bringing up your mum, but it's out there now, so who gives a fuck? Working on your relationship with your mum would let you have a better outlook on how you see all other women, because that's the first woman that you know. And if you can't get that relationship right, just keep trying, because that's the person that loves you unconditionally, you know. If I or someone I know went on the podcast like that and spoke about black women in the way that person spoke about black women, it would have been curtains, bro. Fucking curtains. I mean, you would have got slapped up by some of your aunties on the way home. That's before you even got to your house, because we'd be laying down the law. And that just, come on, man. We're in 2025. You were in 4K saying the shit you were saying. Did you not think something was going to fucking happen? I say I don't understand sometimes when people think and don't talk, yeah? But let me say it to you like this. I know people that have been in jail. I know that jail institutionalizes the way you think, yeah? But education in there is fucking free, yeah? You can get on any fucking course you want. You can even get on a fucking degree. It's a factual thing. So you can educate yourself and work on your body as well, yeah? If you come out and you don't educate yourself and you're still the same IQ level, which might be dunce, which might be foolish, which might be someone who's not fully clued up, then you still got a lot of work to do on yourself. So sometimes when you've got work to do on yourself, you shouldn't present yourself to everyone like you're finished, polished, because there's still things that you've got to work on. So you might not be comfortable with talking about certain things. I know that through growing up, there was things that man never used to talk about with growing up, but as you started to grow, you started to turn a new leaf and understand that if you keep these things pent up, bottled up, they will all come out in like a splur, in like a what they call a crash out nowadays. People said you crashed out, but you didn't. You just had a moment where you probably say to yourself, you regret that point now. But an apology doesn't really do anyone any justice when they've heard the things what you said, because it was borderline disgusting shit. But I get the point that people feel that they could be so freely with their words and say whatever they want and think there's not going to be no reaction. There is. People got time, people got phones. TikTok blazed it up so hard that I thought to myself, let me make a video, because I don't stand for none of that stuff. I don't, and I never will, because my mum's black. My sister's black. I'm black. There's no hating on no black people, especially someone who you think comes from that culture. Some people denounce themselves from black culture, and if that's the way they feel, those people tend to make those types of views and opinions about black people, you know, which is sad, because it's like you hate yourself. And when you hate yourself, yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. I only feel for that person, because you must have realized how much those words, what you said out of your mouth, just fucking pissed people off. It enraged people. I'm not gonna lie to you, it enraged them. But now's the time for you to do some thinking for yourself and think to yourself, do you really want to be on the internet? Because they're always going to bring this moment up. People are probably going to say something to you in public, because there's enough people to do that. And life is not worth going around and making enemies and making people who can cause you a problem later on in life. What if you jump off all this social and go get yourself a 9 to 5 and your manager's a black woman? What are you going to do? A person of color, they see what you said. They said, nah, we can't have you here. Do you get it? Like, you burn your bridges, innit? You're supposed to be making bridges now in life, now that you're free out of incarceration. And anyone who brings up jail all the time is living in the past. I'll tell you that from now. It's not a place where anyone would like to be. Never should it be where a man tries to promote it neither, because there ain't no gal there. No gal in jail. There's just man. Just men. Just boys. So we're not glorifying jail. And today, women don't want a bad boy. They want someone that can look after them. I'm not trying to say you don't have those skills, but until you like kind of show you even on that level, you can't even be talking like that. You know, because when people are asking people questions, yeah, why people take them personally is because there's an element of truth there. That's what fucks up a lot of people. There's an element of truth what possibly the person was questioning him with. That's the reason why he popped. Do you get it? That's the reality of having these real life sit down conversations with people when people are asking you shit. They ask you shit because they know this is kind of like you, you know? And if this is like you, how you choose to answer, yeah, is definitely going to show who you are. That's the fucked up thing. And guess what? The camera was fucking rolling, caught every little glimpse. You know, for you to have that level of passion towards women, yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, it's weird. It's weird. Any man that has that level of passion towards women and wants to feel that type of way when you have a woman, you gotta ask yourself, you know, would you want someone to talk to your woman like that? Answer's no. Would you want someone to talk to your mum like that? Answer's no. Sister, answer's no. Because you'd come at them. And that's a fact. Most men will. Because you're there as a protector. You're not there to be causing problems. And sometimes, me personally, I'm gonna add in my bit now. Sometimes all the answering back to the females and all that, yeah, that's sassy boy behavior. If it's your girl, you might conversate, whatever. But too much yibba yabba, what you like and what they like. This is you talking about your preferences. People never have to agree with your preferences because there's might be underlying reasons why you feel your preferences is better than other people. And when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about when he compared his Asian girlfriend to black women, right? So his preference is the Asian women. That's okay. You're allowed to have a preference in life, yeah? But to push it about and say that it's better than another, come on, man. That's like saying that you try all the flavors of the Pringles. You don't. You buy the one what you like. You dig? Stop popping Pringles out here and telling us that that one's the boom one. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. Like, and obviously at this point you start to say like, oh, okay, the agenda was to do with what you like, which is cool. No one's saying you can't like Asian girls or whatever. It's your business, man. But to put something down to bring something up, come on, man. That's like some school shit. I want to know what other people think about it because I didn't want to go off guns blazing on some, oh, this guy's a fool and red. There's no need to do that, man. He said what he said. I looked at the apology thing and it wasn't even an apology. So, you know, but I don't want to make any more videos about this because I think this is a bit of a sad situation because I feel that this person is definitely suffering from a little bit more than just a show and just like someone coming at them. PTSD is real. You get PTSD of some gal because the gal fuck with you. And when the girls fuck with you, you don't know what to do. I'll be honest. Many men have shattered from women, innit? Young people learn from other people's mistakes, you know. When people put themselves out there, yeah, they're not prepared, they're not media trained. They don't know how to hold back on certain issues or things which you want to put out there because you've got to understand these things affect everybody. You know, think about it like this. He said whatever he said, and that small 2-minute clip, or let's say it's a minute clip, that's going viral, yeah? A lot of other race kids see that. Or another young black male sees it and says, oh, he says it, why can't I say it? That's why we got to stop all that shit. You got to stop it, man. Seriously. Seriously. I want to know what you lot think, you know, because I said my piece. I ain't got much more to say about it. I just think it's ridiculous. And like I said at the beginning, if you interview people or talk to people with low levels of IQ, you're going to get a low-level conversation. Low. You're not going to get nothing educated out of it. You know, so I wonder why people do it. But if they do it for content, this becomes a little bit more than content, because it's a personal issue which he's going through, which he shared with others, which other people don't have to agree with. You know, where does he go from here? Guess what we know? We don't fucking care. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and big up all the black queens. Big up all of the women. No one needs to be talking to like that, especially not on camera in 2025 in 4K at any time. Big up your mum, big up your sister, and big up my mum and sister. Yeah, queens. Let's get it. I'm a girl as well.